Now, folks, before we get started today, I think it's very important that we go over some terminology, all right? If you're not from Louisiana, this might be hard for you to follow, but I promise you, you will catch on. So just follow with me. For instance, if I say that I refuse to get the Rougarou Juice due to the faux filet, or I believe that the Rougarou Juice mandate is unconstitutional, you kind of catch my drift, don't you? Hey, censor that, assholes. Also, a huge shout out to today's sponsor, Cotton & Co. I dare y'all to find a softer shirt. I dare you. Quality apparel. I love you, brother. Keep kicking ass. We appreciate you. You know, my last video depicting this subject was, well, you know what? We're not going to get into that. So instead, let me tell you a true Cajun story depicting the subject. It was a warm summer night down on the bayou. And Thibodeau's sitting in the doctor's office right there with the flissons. Well, in comes Boudreaux walking in. Thibodeau goes, "Hey, Boudreaux, man, you got the flissons too?" Boudreaux goes, "Where? I don't know what I'm going to do." Thibodeau goes, "Man, the doctor just told me he got some of this Rougarou juice that just got approved by the CDC." Boudreaux says, "Some Rougarou juice?" Thibodeau goes, "Where?" Boudreaux said, "Approved by the CDC." Thibodeau goes, "Where?" Boudreaux says, "Man, what's in that?" Thibodeau goes, "Man, I don't know. But the CDC, the doctor, and the government told me it was all right." Boudreaux goes, "Man, can this thing stop me from getting the flissons again?" Thibodeau goes, "No." "Can it stop me from preventing it?" Thibodeau goes, "No." And then Boudreaux looks at him one more time and says, "Will it stop me from spreading the flissons?" Thibodeau goes, "No." Boudreaux looks at him. "You Ted dude, then what the hell you getting the damn Rougarou juice for? Next thing you know, it's going to be the faux filet. Then after that, the Ted dude faux filet, which seems to already be going around, Chad." And that's the end of that story. So what can we gain from that story? What we can gain from that story is that the Rougarou juice neither prevents the flissons, protects you from the flissons, or prevents you from spreading the flissons. I don't care what Dr. Fouchon is talking about on CNN. It's all about a choice. You have the choice to take the Rougarou juice. You have the choice not to take the Rougarou juice. But that's what it comes down to, a choice. All these people from different countries complaining about the U.S. not taking the Rougarou juice. I saw one from Germany, a girl saying that shows that all Americans are assholes. Well, let me tell you something real quick, ma'am. We haven't had to listen to a damn thing your country's had to say since 1945. And let me tell you something. If you're one of those people that believe that the Rougarou juice should be mandated, fuck off, man. Honestly. Truthfully, fuck off. The moment you get scared, your first option is to take away people's individual liberties and freedoms. That's your first option the moment you get scared. That they shouldn't be able to go to their favorite restaurant, shouldn't be able to go to a show, shouldn't be able to do this and that because you're scared. Stay your ass home. Stay home. This is unwoken. guns, opposition, and profanity. We don't fold. We don't cower. We never have. We never will. Americans have never folded. They have never cowered. Yet in the slightest, and I'm not downplaying it, but the moment you get scared, your first instinct is to take away individual freedoms and liberties. That's your first fucking instinct. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You should. You ought to be fucking ashamed of yourself. You're not a patriot. You are as unpatriotic as it gets. You are as worse as the government is. You really are. And if you're going to take people's jobs because they refuse to get the Rougarou Juice, hey, don't come complaining to us whenever you have a shortage of workers. Don't. You deserve that. You're taking away their individual freedoms and liberties. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. You're taking away the first two. That correlates into the third. Because people are doing what they love to do, their livelihoods. And you're taking away all three because you're fucking scared. You ought to be fucking ashamed of yourself. I will always have your back. I will always have your back. And I will defend your rights. I will defend your freedoms. And I will speak out against every wrong that they try to do to you. I'm Scott Davis, and you can take that to the fucking bank.